Hi guys, my name is Vicky. I write a blog called Victoria's Vintage, but today I'm going to be filming my first ever YouTube video, so I hope it does all go okay. So my YouTube video is going to be a short diary on my experience of getting laser eye surgery with Optimax. As you can see, at the moment I'm wearing my usual prescription glasses. You won't tend to catch me wearing these very often, as I tend to only wear them when driving or when I really need to look at something at a distance, like if I'm at the cinema or at a gig, then I will wear them, but generally I tend to not wear anything. I have of course tried using contact lenses in the past, but unfortunately I haven't really been able to get along with those very easily. I found them a bit uncomfortable and they were just a bit difficult for me to get used to. So contact lenses haven't really been an option for me, and I don't really wear my glasses on a daily basis, all day, every day. I don't find them particularly enjoyable to wear. I don't really like wearing them, so I tend to just stick with wearing nothing, and obviously I find it a bit more tricky to see. So it can be obviously very frustrating, so I have been considering laser eye surgery for a little while now. I just think that it would be so much easier to do daily things like going shopping or seeing my friends. I mean, obviously it's difficult on a night out. I don't want to be wearing my glasses. It can be a bit tricky to find my way around. So I think laser eye surgery hopefully will be the way forward for me. So a few weeks ago I went online and booked my first free consultation with Optimax. I did book it for a Saturday, which was yesterday, and I booked it at Milton Keynes clinic, which is only about 20 minutes from me, so it was nice and easy to get to. I took my mum along with me, as you do need somebody to drive you home afterwards, as they do some tests which mean that your vision might be a little bit blurry for a few hours afterwards. So my mum kindly drove me home afterwards. So the appointment is obviously just to do a few quick eye tests, make sure everything's okay, and they can then decide what the best option for you would be. So as soon as we got there, we were offered a drink, made to feel comfortable, went through all the relevant paperwork, filled out all the consent forms, and went through everything paper-wise, and then afterwards I was taken to do the usual eye tests. The staff there were really good at reassuring me all the way through. I think they could tell I was perhaps a little bit nervous, so they did their best to reassure me and make sure I was comfortable throughout all of the processes. They had quite a few different eye tests to do. They tested my general eyesight and measured my pupils, did pressure tests, and they made sure that everything was all okay. One of the tests they did require eye drops, which were a little bit uncomfortable for a few minutes, but it was all okay. Despite my nerves, it was all okay in the end. The eye drops did make my pupils massive for quite a few hours afterwards. So that was quite amusing. So there are two types of laser eye surgery available with Optimax. There is the LASIK surgery and the LASIK surgery. I am actually going with the LASIK surgery, which is less common. It does have a slightly longer recovery period. I'll have to take about a week off of work, whereas the LASIK surgery is an almost instant recovery. You can go back to work within a couple of days. And it's much less painful, whereas the one I'm going for, there is slight discomfort to be expected. I'm not sure exactly how painful I will find it, but I will definitely be doing a video to let you know. So I'm expecting quite swollen eyes and a bit of pain, but I have chosen to go for the LASIK surgery because the optician advised it would be more suitable for me. As my prescription isn't that bad and my age is, as I'm quite young, that would be the better surgery. They also found that there is a bit of scarring on the back of my eye, which I believe is due to an accident I had when I was at school. When I was about 11, a charming young boy threw a spiky conch shell and it hit me in the eye. So I had to have eye drops for a little while, and I believe that may be what has led to the scarring on my eyeball. So that is another reason, and also my pupils and my eyes are quite big apparently, so that makes me a better candidate for the LASIK surgery. The LASIK surgery means I don't have to have any kind of flap cut into my eye. The other alternative, the LASIK, does mean that they would cut with a laser a flap into your eye for the surgery, whereas my surgery will just be lasering on the surface, so they won't be needing to kind of cut into the eyeball at all, which makes me a bit squeamish, but I won't have to go with that luckily. So I'm very excited, and during the consultation I did confirm that I will be going ahead, and my appointment for the actual surgery is the 14th of November, so it's about 6 weeks away, and then I'll have to go in a few days afterwards to get some bandage lenses removed. Obviously I won't be working during this time, and I won't be able to drive, so my mum is going to have a little week of taking care of me, I think. But yes, unfortunately I do have to take a bit of time off work, and I will pretty much be laying in bed in the dark for a week with my eyes closed, but hopefully in the end it will all be worth it. After they've removed the bandage lenses from my eyes, I do have a couple more follow-up appointments just to make sure it is all okay. I understand that it can take a few weeks or months for my eyes to properly settle, so I don't expect an instant result, but I'm very hopeful that hopefully it will be worth it in the end. So I will do an update as soon as I've had my surgery.